Hey, I'm here with Jo Sexton. I had an inquiry the other day that I was having difficulty understanding why I, as a chiropractor, would go to our mid-year research symposium on tongue tie. So Jo's going to be presenting there, and I asked her the question, which I'm going to ask you again. Right? Why would I, as a chiropractor, want to go and listen about tongue tie where I actually can't really treat tongue tie? Give me that.
So chiropractic actually has a really important part in treating tongue tie. Not so much the revision itself, that's obviously done by a dentist or an ENT, but in rehabilitating the actual tongue tie. When a tongue is tethered for a short period of time or a long period of time, many structural changes happen because of that and neurological changes happen because of that. And what I noticed through first-hand experience, my daughter was diagnosed with tongue tie at 8.5 months. And she'd had brilliant chiropractic care from the moment she was born, but she still fed every 2 hours. So for 8.5 months I got up every 2 hours and I fed her, and I was knackered at the end of it, and the people that I had gone to see to seek help with this had all blamed me for it, and I was doing the best I could. And when I finally found someone who was able to diagnose her with tongue tie, it made such a difference. First of all with the revision itself, but then with the rehabilitation that we went through with various chiropractors, including Sandy Clark, made such a difference to the way not only she could breastfeed, but also the way she ate solid foods, the way she talked, sinus issues, digestion issues, a whole gamut of things that you wouldn't necessarily think were related, started to resolve. And I began to think about the patients in my clinic that I'd missed, the ones that I'd done the best possible care for but had fallen through the cracks. They still weren't reaching the optimum function that I hoped they would.
So with the dentistry, work hand in hand with the chiropractor, and what's our role in helping these kids or adults?
Absolutely. I think there's a bit of controversy about true tongue ties and faux tongue ties, and understanding which aspects of restriction of the tongue come from birth trauma and structural issues that we can resolve really easily. And then there are the true tongue ties that will require some sort of revision by a dentist or an ENT specialist. And they're the ones where you need to work in together with them. But even in those cases, the success of those cases really depends on how well the kid is rehabilitated afterwards.
So does it require us to use our cranial skills or craniofacial skills?
SOT practitioners, I think, are perfectly poised to be able to help these people because they have such an understanding of the way the cranial system works and the ramifications of tetheredness to that. And then also how we can then best integrate that, both from a structural point of view and from a neurological point of view.
Great, cool. Look forward to your passion over in Fiji, and hope that helps answer the questions. Why would it, as a chiropractor, would I want to go and listen to about tongue tie? Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye, Jo.